These are Italian skewers, or at least how my family makes them. The meats are juicy and the veggie has a slight crunch. The secret to even cooking is to cut the ingredients uniformly so you don't run the risk of drying or undercooking something. If you want to know how I did this recipe, just keep watching. I start by cleaning and chopping all the vegetables, and here I'm gonna start with two types of peppers. I have red and orange peppers. I'm gonna remove the white parts because they are bitter, and then I will try to chop all the pieces the same size so they're gonna cook evenly. I do the same with the zucchine, so I'm gonna remove the tops and the ends, and then I will chop them all the same size. For the mushrooms, I am going to remove the stem so they can be nice and flat. And if they are too big, I am going to cut them in half. If I found small mushrooms, I leave it as it is because it kind of fit the other sizes. Instead, if I have like a big one, I am going to cut it in fourths. For the onion, I am going to cut it in half first. Then I am going to cut it in quarters. And then I will remove the green center core because it's kind of hard. After preparing the vegetables, I continue with the meats. Here I have 8 ounces of turkey sausage links, and I am going to cut them in half. Here I chop 12 ounces of chicken sausage, and here I chose the apple flavor, but you can choose whatever flavor you prefer. As a last step, I prepare the raw meats. I try to remove the fat of the chicken breast. Here I have a pound. Then I cut the chicken breast in half and I cut the pieces evenly. Last step is the beef. Here I have 3/4 of a pound of a London broil, and I will try even here to cut everything evenly. I put both of the raw meats in a separate bowl and I will season them with 1/4 teaspoon of pepper and a teaspoon of salt. I had 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder and 1/8 teaspoon of garlic powder. Then I mix well the meats with the seasoning. And then at the end, for a best result, you can put it in the fridge for at least 3 hours or even better overnight. I'll continue by seasoning the vegetables, and here I'm gonna add 1/8 teaspoon of pepper and 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1/8 teaspoon of garlic powder. Then I will mix everything with my hands, and especially the onion I will try to separate it so everything can be well seasoned. I season even the mushrooms with 1/4 teaspoon of pepper and 1 teaspoon of salt, and then I will add 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder and 1/8 teaspoon of garlic powder. And then I will mix everything together. Now it's time to assemble the skewers. Here I am going to alternate 1 piece of veggie with 1 piece of meat. So here I have the short skewers that they are at the bottom, and these black ones are kind of longer, so I am going to place them on top of the glass pan. You can use bamboo skewers if you cannot find the metal ones. I am going to bake at 350 for 10 to 12 minutes. And here are my Italian skewers. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching.